Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Awakening by Truth. Today, I just really wanted to talk about mental health diagnosis. I'm somebody who's been struggling with some mental health issues. I've had 5 years clean off of hard drugs, and I think I thought that, like, when I got clean off of the drugs, that everything was just going to be magic and rainbows, and I wasn't going to have any issues, but I wasn't seeing the underlying rooted issues. That a lot of people that end up on drugs have some mental health issues that need to be addressed. And one of mine, which, I don't know why I was so embarrassed to say it, because there's a lot of people in the world that have it, and I don't judge other people that have it or think any differently of them, but I judge myself, because we always tend to judge ourselves the harshest. But something I was diagnosed with is bipolar 2. Like, I get really highs and lows of depression, and for years, like, I thought I ran away from medications. I tried to be my own doctor. I thought I could, natural medicines and stuff like that would help. Like, I didn't need to be on anything. And I tried to handle it myself, but the episodes kept happening. They happen a couple times a year. So finally, I found a good psychiatrist and I listened. I ran away from medication for years, but I'm like, I'm so desperate. I don't want to keep having these episodes where I don't want to be alive anymore. And I'm just like, the highs are great, but the lows are so low. So I'm just reaching anybody out there. If you really struggle with mental health, seek help. I could have probably saved myself years of pain had I actually, listened to some of the doctors and the psychiatrists in the past that diagnosed me with it. But another thing is, finding a good doctor and a good psychiatrist is hard, and going through the trials of medications. That's why I gave up, because they put me on so many different medications that were not working for me. I was not feeling anything different or felt like they were helping. And now I'm finally on something that I feel like is truly helping me. And I found a really good psychiatrist who actually listens and diagnosed me ADHD. I've been trying, years, knew I had it, but never was diagnosed. And it just felt so good to finally feel heard and listened to, and find somebody who truly wanted to help find a solution. But there is trial and error with medications, and that is what sucks. And I just couldn't get it out of my head that I don't want to be on something forever. I don't want to have to take something forever. But clearly I have bipolar, and it's something that needs to be treated. I don't want to live my life in misery or miserable. Like, I'd rather treat it and take care of it now, so I can live a peaceful life and be a better, an amazing mom, the best mom I can be, and a good partner, a good friend, a good, I don't want to keep having these episodes and suffering with these mental health issues for the rest of my life. So I'm taking suggestions now, and I'm doing what I need to do. And of course, medication isn't the full answer. It takes putting in the work too. Psst, sorry, this cat. Hey, stop. Psst, no. Sorry, she's just so bad with the scratching. No. I'm just trying to really do things the right way, because I don't want to live the rest of my life miserable and not happy, and having these highs and lows and not knowing how to control them or control my emotions. And I hope that I don't have to be on medication forever. But if I do, it's okay. If it's going to help me to live a peaceful life, and I've accepted that. I'm done listening to the stigmas and people's opinions on medications. I think that's what got me so caught up in my head and against medications. And because, when I was younger in rehab for drug addiction, they put me on medications. It just wasn't the right ones. It didn't feel like it helped or did anything. So, like, I understand your frustration if you've been through it with so many doctors and psychiatrists and you feel like you're not on the right thing. I can get how that can be frustrating, but don't give up the process. Keep fighting, keep pushing, and do whatever you need to do for your mental health. Like, for me, like, the therapy and counseling helps a lot too. Inner child work, there's so many different things you can do. Inner child work and shadow work is so important in healing as well. And I'm just trying to do all these things now because I've pushed things off for too long, and we got to heal, even though it's hard to, like, swallow that pill and take a look at yourself in the mirror. It can be really difficult to do, but it's so necessary if you want to heal and just live a peaceful, happy life. And that is what I'm trying to do now. and not going to run away from my mental illness anymore or act like I can treat it on my own or handle it on my own, because I can't. And to anybody out there listening that has been trying to deal with it on your own, I mean, don't be like me and go through years of suffering. Do what you need to do. Find a good psychiatrist and learn to trust. Not all doctors are out here. There is people out here who care and are looking out for our best interest, and they're trained professionals and know what they're talking about. So it's okay to trust them, or else you can just keep suffering. And for me, it's not just that, it's God. But God, I felt, is what pushed me. I prayed. I kept praying, God, please help me, please help me, please help me. And then I kept having people come to me, see a psychiatrist. You need to get your meds adjusted. You need to, I kept getting all these signs that I didn't want to listen to. That is God. God can work through other people. When we try to think that we know it all in our head, that you're not, oh, God wouldn't want me on, that's what I would say. I don't know if God would want me on medication. No, if you listen to a lot of spiritual Christian speakers like Joyce Myers, people like that, they talk about, Joyce Myers said she's on medication, she's a Christian, and that it helped her tremendously, and that when you have, and you really need it, there's nothing wrong with taking it, and God would not look at you any differently. So I think people get it so twisted with God too, like having this look like, oh, God, like, that is what ruins the Bible and Christianity for people, when you try to manipulate it and act like you know it all. Like, you're not God. You're not God. None of us are God. And there's nothing wrong with needing to turn to medication or therapy for help. And if you ran away from it, it's probably because you're not ready to take a look at yourself in the mirror and to get help. And if you went through a crazy side effect like me with the medication, I understand how it can be scary and hard to trust, but like, you need to give things a chance. There's other options. Like for me, I'm on Abilify to treat my bipolar, and I don't do really well with pills, so I take the liquid dose, and it's been helping tremendously. Of course, I have to put in the work too. I'm not all the way healed. Like I still have to learn how to control my emotions and exercise and do all these other things that like help boost our mood and endorphins. But like, we do have to put in the work. Like, it's not just praying to God. Like, yes, I pray every single day, but don't think just because you're praying to God and like reading the Bible every day and doing Bible studies that is enough. There's so much more you need to do, like exercise and, all that stuff is very important. I get up and the first thing I do is I pray and I read the Bible, but there's so much more to it. If you do have mental health diagnoses, like there's so many things we have to do to treat these mental health issues. And but the number one person, of course, is God. I give everything up to him, but he puts certain people in our life and certain counselors and certain doctors. Like, he brought doctors here. He puts these people in our life to help us. And it took me so long to realize that, because I was so stubborn, but I'm done being stubborn. I am ready to let go and let God and realize that I can trust people. And if I pray to him about it, he's going to bring the right people into my life to help me with my mental health. So please stop suffering in silence. Please stop thinking you know it all, and take the help. That is the advice I want to give to anybody out there struggling. Don't be like me and wait years and years and years to get the help and treat your diagnosis. Do it now. Do it now so you can really change and grow and be better. Otherwise, one day you're going to have to answer before God, and he's going to tell you. He's going to tell you. You might learn, oh, I brought this person in your life to help you get the help you need, but you didn't want to listen to them. You prayed to me and asked for help, and I brought certain people along your journey to help you, but you were too stubborn and thought you knew it all and didn't want to take the help or to listen. That is the advice I want to give to anybody out there, like, who's struggling. Please take care of your mental health. Like, I feel like we look at mental health as some stigma. Like, when somebody has diabetes or cancer, they take medicine. They have to. They go through chemo or whatever it is. But when it's mental health, we want to have some stigma on it. And like, that's on our brain. That's our mental. But we want to, like, we think, oh, because like that me, literally I'm saying, I'm giving you this guy's advice, but I suck at taking my own advice. Like, I was that person, like, oh, this is embarrassing. I can't talk about it because it's something mental in the brain. Like, people are going to judge me. They're going to look at me some type of way. Oh, she's just a crybaby, she's just weak, she's this and that. Like our brains will tell us lies, but like, no, mental health is just as important as any other disease, and it has to be treated. It has to be treated. Bipolar is serious. Schizophrenia is serious. Whatever other like mental health issues, they have to be treated. And that is what I'm realizing now. And I'm so glad that I am finally taking the right steps to heal, because I've already been doing the working out and this and that and other things for my mental health. But therapy, done it for years, but I ran away from medication for a long time. And this time I'm taking the full suggestions because I really want to heal and I want to put this bipolar in remission. I never want to have another episode again because I don't want my daughter to see me like that. I want her to see a strong, healthy, happy mom. And that's why I will do, it took me till age 32, but I will do it now. I will listen. I'll take the suggestions and do whatever it takes. So please just, I can't reiterate enough, like, take care of your mental health, guys. And I'm sorry I fell off for 2 weeks. I was going through something, and I like literally just recently decided to finally go to the psychiatrist and try to get help to treat these episodes that happen, these serious depressive episodes. And I'm so proud of myself for finally doing that. And I'm just ready to have no more. I don't want to put my emotions on my family and my friends. And when I have, like, I know it's not something I can fully control yet, but that's why I'm trying to take the suggestions of the psychiatrist, because when I'm going through these roller coasters, I'm putting my family and friends and my loved ones through these roller coasters as well. And I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to put my emotions and all my trauma and my baggage on them. I want to heal and grow. Anyway, I love you guys who support. Thank you. And I'm going to do my best at staying consistent and posting every week. But one thing I won't do is I won't give up. Love you all.